Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and caring that I made a video at all. I really appreciate that. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to be ranking my ex's text messages to me, which I used to get a restraining order. I just want to put out a disclaimer that I wish this person all the best in the world. I hope that he gets all the help that he needs, and I'm not trying to create this video to slam him or anything like that. It really is just, honestly, it's so crazy. Just before this video, I received a call from him screaming at me, and my heart is still kind of racing from that. I didn't respond, I just hung up. It's been a really intense situation to go through, and I really feel for any of you guys that have gone through something similar to this. I just wanted to make this video to kind of try to move on and remove the fear from the situation, and to kind of try to make light of it and to create a silver lining where there seems that there is none. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Just to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, we were together for about 2 years, a little over 2 years, and we had been off and on during that entire time. During the times when we had broken up, I still wanted to see what he was up to. We would block each other on social media, and so I created a separate Instagram account so that I could look at what he was doing when I was blocked or when I had blocked him, whichever it was, depending on the breakup. We were on a good leg of like a solid 3 to 4 months of staying together without breaking up, which for us was like really, really good. I hadn't touched this Instagram account in a while, and I got a notification on the account. I looked at it, and lo and behold, I'm gonna name him Fabio. Fabio had messaged this separate Instagram account that I created, and I ended up responding, and within the span of a single night, coordinated for them to get together. He denied that he had had a girlfriend, said a bunch of other stuff, was flirting with this girl, and decided to go meet up with this girl. I kicked him out, and that's how we broke up. Let's start. Because there are quite a plethora of messages to choose from, I've decided to create 4 categories, just to kind of make it interesting and divvy it up. Our first category is vulgar and crude text messages. Let's just jump right in. Call me and tell me Ellie type think I ferrante that, B because out was clearly to hurt me. You're actually evil. 3 weeks after you, honestly, intelligible. 1 star. Effing coward. On a second day, please F my gross P. Loser. I'm only angry because I regret dark someone who don't at. Ew. Ew. You're repulsive. Ooh. You are lips are disgusting. Upstairs and downstairs. Nah. Well, I could understand a little bit more. I'm gonna go 2.5. Just admit that you lied about 4 gross men ejaculating inside of you like the dirty whore you are. Admit it, please. That thought of knowing that I ate you out and their cum was in my mouth will make me jump right off the roof, rotting in hell like I deserve. It's a little more creative, and I could understand most of it. 3 stars. On to the next category. Art and manipulation. This one is interesting, and it might be my favorite due to a specific message that I'll save for last. I'll start with this one though. Love you until I don't exist anymore, and even though anything I've influenced will be influenced by my love for you, and then when if I'm reborn into any type of creature of object, I will still love you. Oh my god. I'm a little jumpy. And if when I'm reborn into any type of creature of object, I will effing love you still, and if I'm a pebble and you stop on me once, he meant step. I hope I get stuck in the soles of your shoes so that I feel like every step is better than the one before it. You know, I think that I'd actually give this like a 3.5. I mean, most of the grammar is alright. And have you ever had a pebble on the bottom of your shoe? It's like the most annoying thing ever, and it won't go away. And sometimes even when you're trying to like scrape it off, like you just can't. You can't get rid of it. And I think that's a really accurate metaphor for our relationship now. This one is my favorite, which I have saved for very last. It's actually a message in the comments section of one of my Instagram posts. I got a comment on this Instagram post from a friend of mine, which says, "Are you well? Rainbow." Really sweet message. I responded, "Better than ever." And I, in turn, received an @ from this new Instagram account that I've never seen before that says, "Username, you can't face it, can you?" I go to the profile because I know this is Fabio. The name under it is Nah You. There's one post, 0 followers, 0 following, that says, "Because of you, I'm drugs. Because of you, this terrible. Because of you, pain. Because of you, no more me. You see, because of you, no more will I breath." He almost made it through with perfect grammar. I guess it technically is still grammatically correct. Actually, no, it's not. "No more will I breath" is not a sentence. He meant "no more will I breathe," but he forgot the E. Underneath the post with text is a comment that says, "Bask in it, I am no thought within you. Bask in it, I am forever distraught. Been a fool, remember the laughs and the goods. The laying on body sleeps, I will give that to only you. I'll kick the chair, you gave the cue. Hashtag forfeit my Electrica impulses." I mean, this is a full-blown poem. I have to give this person credit for taking the time out of their day to write all of that and to even create a whole account for that. I mean, that could have taken hours. 5 out of 5. 5 stars. Oh, I actually forgot one. Here's a good one too. "You got what you wanted. Your lips don't make you look better. You should do the reversal ASAP. It's like really crooked. You're perfect the way you are. Flawless, the most beautiful creature. You don't love me, never have. I'll always love you." Just in case you guys weren't sure how to win somebody back if you've broken up with them, I think that a solid strategy is to first insult them and then give them compliments to try to cover up the insult and tell them that you love them but they never loved you. Winning combination. Works every time. Next category. Pretending to be people. Fabio has developed this new habit of pretending to be people, whether it be people that I already know, like my ex, that's not Fabio, or strangers that he'd like to introduce me to. Let's go through some. Before I get into this one, fun fact, when I matched up with Jaleva Boop Boop, I actually was only on Tinder for like an hour and deleted it right after, and I messaged him through Instagram and like on actual like text messages later on. So I know that this person isn't real because I no longer have Tinder. You'll understand in a second. It's a message from Pete. "Hey Shay, I am Pete. Reaching out from Tinder. Please don't ask how I got your number. Promised them I'd keep it a secret. But here a little D, a little pic of me." I got a little scared when I first saw this because I thought that I was gonna get a dick pic, which I have no interest in seeing, even when I am in a relationship with somebody. That's just not my thing. If that's your thing, more power to you. I got, instead, an even creepier picture of this poor man just casually reading a book on a bus, of all things. He's, you know, minding his own business. He's got some headphones in. He's got this book over his messenger bag that he has with him. And you can clearly tell that this is a picture that Fabio has taken of a stranger without their consent. Yeah, it's really interesting. But it gets even better. It says, "I promise that's me, I the picture. I'm not some weirdo pretending to be someone," smiley face. "I can't even comprehend who would do something so weird and perverse, you know?" I don't have a lot more to say about that. I mean, I'm gonna say because this is so thoroughly entertaining, I'm also gonna give this a 5, right up there with the Insta poem. Fabio has also made a lot of threats to commit suicide. Amongst these requests, he's told me that he's included me in his life insurance policy and that I would get money, essentially, if he were to die. I don't want Fabio to do anything to himself. I also have no interest in getting any money from Fabio, but I got a message from Fabio's former boss. Texts and calls are forwarded to my computer. If you have any questions, feel free to inquire. Thanks. Did you need something? The beneficiary docs should be delivered tomorrow. Shaelana? By itself, this doesn't sound so great, but the juicy part is that Shaelana is spelled Shaylahna. I've had this name my whole life, and I've never come across anybody who's attempted to spell Shaelana and came up with this. Also, if somebody has the beneficiary docs to give me, then they would have access to a piece of paper that has my name on it, so they would know how to spell my name. I think this is thoroughly entertaining as well. Not quite Pete Insta poem status, but I'd give this maybe like a 4, 4.5. This one might be the category that you guys are the most interested in hearing about. Fabio did see the Tinder takeover video. He did not react well to it. I have lots of messages in response. Let's go through them. Effing coward. F that YouTube guy, you dirty slit. Effing loose pussy bit H. You are cunt smell like rash. This one, again, is one of those that you don't really think a lot of. I went to the courthouse to get a restraining order a couple days ago, and my best friend came with me for moral support, and this became the joke of the day. And from now on, we have a new insult to just say to people, you smell like rash. It's one of those insults, you're just so shocked, you're so confused that you can't say anything back. Because what does rash smell like? I don't understand. But I'm gonna give this, again, a 4.5 just because it's given me a new insult and a joke of the day. Oh, are you excited for your second date? Life must be so effing great. You don't even have the balls to talk to M. Oh, and thanks for giving me HPV. You fuck him yet? Did you block me already? Cows. Your face looks mangled. I really like cows. They're one of my favorite animals, and I think that they're really, really cute. Some of you guys know that I'm vegan and I love all the animals, so just because of the cows, I'm gonna give it a 4. And last but not least, probably the most entertaining of all of the texts in this category. Way to go. I told you to never have yourself associated with a guy, and you went and did that dumb YouTube BS. You're forever going to be associated with that kid. I mean, you probably didn't even break like 4K followers, and you had to do something stupid. I seriously doubt your intellect now, and stop calling me from random Cali numbers. You aren't blocked. If you want to call me, have the balls to call from your number. I haven't called Fabio since November when we broke up. I can't tell if he knows this and is trying to manipulate me, or if he's been getting calls from random California numbers. If you are, I mean, I'm sorry, but it's not me. Also, don't feel too bad about being dumped by him. I mean, you were out of his league, but not sure if you and... I really don't know what he's trying to say by that. And he's gay, so you should get checked for HIV. This is the point where I actually did respond. This was a couple of days ago, and I sent a message that said, stop messaging me now or I will be obtaining a restraining order. So put one on me. I've got no desire to come near you. And who am I exactly? Just a concerned friend. I've done nothing wrong. See ya later. Josh's ex-BF, Diego. I mean, this one almost deserves like a 4 or a 5 too, just because of the fact that it's in 2 categories, in the reacting to the video category, and it's also in the pretending to be people category. It's just like an explosion of creative and vulgar insults. You gotta give this person credit. He goes on to say, but now you can't even find out if you have HIV until 3 to 6 months from now, and he's on the side of that relation that contracts the virus very easily, meaning he's a bottom, but he's been with several, in parentheses, men, that have it, and he's known to have been doing those parties for a while. He should have told you, but he may have assumed he had when he told you slang terms like sero-converted, hot sauce, or mentioned the term bug magic several times. Um, several are used in the YouTube video. You owe it to the other people you've been with since him. I'm sorry this is even a thought, but just stay on top of the testing for your own health. I'm sorry, I wish you kept your word about staying away from guys after your last breakup. I thought you had more respect for yourself than that. These just get better and better as we go on. I almost want to give this a 5 too. I think that the poem and the Pete messages are like just really, really special. So I have struggled with giving this a 5, but I want to say that this is like maybe another 4.5. Sarah converted, hot sauce, bug magic. You guys, watch out for anybody who's ever used the terms Sarah converted, hot sauce, bug magic. This has been fun. Kind of not really. In reality, it's actually been really scary, really dramatic and frustrating and terrible. But again, I think that it's important to find the positive in situations and find a way to just, laugh it off, move on as best as you can. I don't necessarily believe that things happen for a reason, but I think that you can make the most out of the situations that you're given, and so that's all I'm trying to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe down below. If you already are subscribed, please click the little tiny bell icon if you'd like to get notified every time I release a new video. I come out with videos every Friday. I love you guys so much. Thanks.